Oh, wait, we're recording. Hi, I'm Greg.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Steve.
Welcome to Men of the Den, and this is Monday.
What? Welcome to another week here on the Den. This week we're back to Viewer's Choice Week.
Yeah!
Dave Toogood has came up with a topic, and I'm going to let Derek explain it.
Alright, so David Toogood messaged me and said, you guys should check out this video from TED Talks, and I want you to do a video based on your opinions on this.
And what's the name of said TED Talks video?
Homosexuality. It's not about survival, not sex, by James O'Keefe. And, I don't know.
Yeah, we all had different opinions on this. You started off, Derek.
Coming from a sociological background, I get he talks about the functionality of homosexuality more as kind of a social glue. Kind of how bringing everything together and teaching us to be kind to one another. I get it, but at the same time, we're not all kind. We're fucking bitches.
There's a lot of mean gays out there.
Yeah, we're pretty mean to each other. We bully each other, we judge each other a lot, and it's just like, I'm not really getting what you're saying there.
Alright, so my feelings are very similar. I mean, the theory that, gays are gay because they're meant to be social glue and population control. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I
get the population control.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. From an evolutionary standpoint, I get that as well, that not everybody can be procreators and, or the world would be overpopulated. So there is that.
Yeah.
So there probably is something in the background going on that causes that, but I'm going to let the science man talk about that side of things. So go at it, science man.
Wow. I had a couple of opinions on this video. Number one, I don't really think that homosexuality is just like a simple genetic thing. I mean, there's different kinds of homosexuality. There's bisexuality and
pansexual,
transgendered, and all of these different kinds of things, and you can't just really explain them away. Oh, it's just genetics. I think that, not everyone is the same, that's true, and I think that the way we're born has certain impacts on us later in life, but I don't think you can sort of peg it as, oh, it's just a genetic thing. Because, I mean, then you could, do genetic editing and take away someone's gayness, from a gay fetus. That would be insane. I don't really think that's
And if you were to
possible.
use genetics for excuses for everything, not to compare the two things, but I'm kind of comparing the two things. If I went out and murdered someone tomorrow and said, oh, my genetics said that I have to murder somebody.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think you could just genetic away murderous intent from human society.
Now,
It's gotta be genes.
on the flip side, to say that genetics directly linked to whether you're gay or whatever you are, genetics can determine your brain chemistry. Mm-hmm. So, for me, we're not talking about genetic markers as an on-off switch. We're talking more about genetic brain chemistry. That's where my thought lies, is that, your genetics with your brain can change and your brain chemistry changes. And that's what causes people to be whatever they are. As someone who's got some, people with mental handicaps and mental disabilities in my family, I've seen that with genetics that, sometimes there's missing brain chemistry, sometimes there's missing brain function. It's a fact of life. So, of course, thinking about it that way, I mean, there's bound to be changes in each individual person based on individual brain chemistry changes.
And
that's my opinion.
As far as homosexuality as population control, that's an interesting idea, but it's just an idea. I don't really think that there's any evidence for this idea being actually true. The number of homosexual animals, say, increases as you increase the population density of
Or the one
people.
that we talked about is the 33% that's listed in the video. As every time there's a male son born, the chance goes up by 33%. I don't know. Where do you get that figure?
And there was another thing too, where he's talked about how homosexuals were born in times of stress for the mother. And in the case of a firstborn son, it was a case of something in the family. If the mother had cancer. I'm gay as all hell, and my mom told me that her pregnancy with me was the simplest, like easiest process. I just took a long time to come out, much like I did in real life. But
My mom also did not suffer from cancer. I'm the oldest born son and gay.
yeah, how did she say it was a smooth pregnancy as well?
Yeah, no complaints as far as I know.
I'm an exception. My mother had an awful pregnancy with me.
Oh, no.
I was an awful bitch coming out.
Your problem is you stomp around everywhere. Stomping around, begging for attention.
Do you know, like, as a kid, how many times I heard, "I went through 56 hours of labor for you."
It's like asking you to get ready.
But I think in closing, we're not saying that there may not be some merit with that video, but to take it at face value, we can't. You can't.
Well, he did
Show me the receipts.
Well, he did pull up a lot of points too. That the science in homosexuality is still quite young.
Yes.
And there's still a lot of research come to it, because really it's only been within the last 20, 30 years homosexuality has become a norm in society.
And the video itself has a good message and has some good points. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak.
Yeah.
But when you watch this kind of video, you've got to be very careful about what your facts and figures. And I think that's the problem with this video is there's no real evidence to support most of the facts that things that he passes off as facts in the video. And I think you guys agree on that, right?
Yeah, and we're coming from two different standpoints. I'm coming from a social standpoint. He's coming completely from a scientific standpoint. And
biology.
it's really
I'm just a loser.
no. You keep it real.
There you go.
At the same time, too, I do like to kind of think that we are the chosen ones.
Oh my god!
We're in a big society together.
We are the Dragonborn.
We are the glue.
Yeah.
You get into some context with social glue, though. A lot of times, homosexuality is the thing that is kind of keeping people laughing. Even like we have a lot more queer entertainment, and it's a lot more accepted in society, and there's really no issues with it.
I think with this topic, you're bordering on talking about heteronormality as well.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to get into that right now. That's a whole video.
That's another topic for another week.
We will talk about that in a future video, but that's kind of, I think, more away from the science side. We're probably talking more about heteronormality.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it for this week. Tune in next week to see the other guys' videos this week and see what viewers' choice topics they do. Thanks again, Mr. Toogood, for your topic. And I believe JD is going to cover another one of your questions tomorrow.
Yes, he is discussing hetero marriage versus homo marriage.
Ooh.
Yes.
Homo vote versus 2%.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone, have yourselves a great week. Au revoir.